Ryan with Miss.Geek here, and in this video we're going to take our finished QDX and install it in its case. Now before you install it in its case, what I recommend doing is testing it. Make sure it works. Now I actually ran into a problem with mine. It's been a few days since I finished it, 2 days specifically. I finished it Sunday night, tonight is Tuesday. And I've noticed that it works beautifully on 40 meters. I don't have an antenna for 80, so I haven't tested it, although it transmits just fine into a dummy load. However, 20 and 30 were not working. So this is the low pass filter for 40, or for 80 rather. This is the low pass filter for 40, and this is the low pass filter for 40 or for 30 and 20. And what I found was that the solder for L4 right here was actually a bad solder. I did not get all the enamel off. So I thought it tested fine when I checked it when I was building it, but on further inspection, it did not test okay. Now, what was interesting is that it would output for just a moment. It would output a normal amount, but apparently there was enough of a just a bad enough connection in here that I had to reflow it for 10 or 15 seconds, burn off any extra enamel, and that solved the problem. So I've already installed the little pads here for the bottom, which I really like. So to actually build the case is super easy. You take these two halves, and they're equal. The halves are the same, by the way. So they do have a tongue and groove action here. There you go. And just I'm going to take the back panel and install the back panel. And then just give them a little snug. I usually don't snug them until they're all in. Okay, now take your QDX. You can see how the connectors line up. There's a groove in here, and we just slide it into the groove. Pull it through. Put down your washer. And the nut for the BNC connector. And don't worry about getting super tight. You just don't want it to come loose. So I'm just finger tight's good enough. Pop the front panel on. And 4 screws later. I do love having a magnetic screwdriver, by the way, and this wasn't a magnetic screwdriver, but on the bench shelf that I built earlier this year, I use hard drive magnets affixed to the front of it, and I just pop my screwdrivers onto those magnets. It keeps them magnetized and keeps them off the bench. All right, and there you have it, an upside down QRP Labs QDX. I could not have planned that better. Well, you know what I'm going to have to do. So let's see if we can do the YouTube magic here. Since it's so right now it's upside down, and just like that. So that's the finish of the build. And of course, now we've tested it, which you'll see in the next video. We'll set it up in WSJTX and JS8 call and make sure it works. So thanks for watching, and if you haven't already, please subscribe and click like, and you'll see more videos on the QDX be coming out.